Are you over 50 and wondering why you feel tired, weak, or foggy even when you think you're drinking enough water? What if I told you that the way you've been hydrating your entire life might actually be working against you now? In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal why traditional hydration advice fails seniors and share the simple but powerful changes that can transform your energy, protect your muscles, and sharpen your mind. Stay with me until the end because I'll show you the exact hydration formula that's helping thousands of people over 50 reclaim their vitality, and it's probably nothing like what you've been told before. Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly energized and alert all day long? When did you last wake up feeling refreshed instead of needing that extra cup of coffee just to function? If you're struggling to remember, you're not alone, and the answer might be simpler than you think. It's all about how you're drinking water. You see, your body after 50 operates on completely different rules than it did in your 30s and 40s. That same approach to hydration that worked perfectly well for decades is now quietly sabotaging your energy, your muscle strength, and even your mental clarity. But here's the good news. Once you understand what's really happening inside your body, fixing it becomes surprisingly straightforward. Let me ask you something personal. Do you find yourself getting up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom? Do you feel like no matter how much water you drink, you're still thirsty an hour later? Are you experiencing muscle cramps, especially in your legs, more frequently than before? These aren't just signs of getting older. They're your body's way of telling you that your hydration strategy needs a complete overhaul. The truth is, most people over 50 are walking around in a state of chronic dehydration without even knowing it. And this isn't because they're not drinking enough, it's because they're drinking wrong. Every sip you take the old way is like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. The water goes in, but it doesn't stay where your body needs it most. But what if I told you that with just a few simple changes to when, what, and how you drink, you could feel like you've turned back the clock 10 years? What if proper hydration could be the key to maintaining your independence, keeping your mind sharp, and preserving the muscle strength you need to live life on your own terms? Here's what most doctors won't tell you because they simply don't have the time. Your kidneys, your muscles, your brain, they're all aging and they need a different kind of support now. The generic advice to drink 8 glasses of water a day isn't just inadequate for someone your age. It can actually be counterproductive and even dangerous if done incorrectly. Think about your morning routine for a second. Do you wake up and immediately reach for that cup of coffee? Maybe grab a glass of water sometime before lunch, and then wonder why you feel tired and sluggish by mid-afternoon. Your body has been working hard all night to repair and restore itself, and it's desperately waiting for the right kind of hydration to continue that process. But instead of giving it what it needs, most of us unknowingly set ourselves up for a day of energy crashes and brain fog. Have you noticed that cuts and bruises seem to take longer to heal than they used to? Or that your skin has lost some of its elasticity and glow? What about those moments when you stand up too quickly and feel a little dizzy? All of these seemingly unrelated issues trace back to one common problem. Your cells aren't getting the hydration they need to function optimally. But here's where it gets really interesting. And this is something that might shock you. Drinking plain water all day long might actually be making some of these problems worse. Your body after 50 doesn't just need water, it needs the right balance of electrolytes, the proper timing, and yes, even the right temperature to maximize absorption and cellular hydration. Let me paint you a picture of what proper hydration looks like at your stage of life. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed instead of groggy. Picture having steady energy that lasts from morning until evening, without those dreaded afternoon crashes. Think about your mind feeling clear and sharp, your muscles feeling strong and flexible, and your skin looking healthier and more vibrant. This isn't wishful thinking. This is what happens when you give your mature body the hydration it actually craves. So why isn't anyone talking about this? Why are we still following hydration advice that was designed for much younger bodies? The answer is frustrating but simple. Most health recommendations are based on averages that don't account for the unique needs of people over 50. Your body composition has changed. Your hormone levels have shifted and your cellular needs are different now. It's time your hydration strategy caught up. Are you ready to discover why that water bottle you've been sipping from all day isn't giving you the results you deserve? Do you want to know the 3 biggest hydration mistakes that are literally draining your energy and vitality? And most importantly, are you curious about the simple changes that can have you feeling more energetic and mentally sharp starting as soon as tomorrow? What I'm about to share with you comes from years of research specifically focused on how our hydration needs change as we age. This isn't generic advice. This is targeted, science-based information that addresses the real challenges your body faces every single day. And the best part? You don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines. You just need to understand how to work with your body instead of against it. Have you ever wondered why some people your age seem to have boundless energy, while others struggle to make it through the day? The difference often comes down to something as simple as how they hydrate their bodies. Those vibrant, energetic seniors you admire aren't necessarily drinking more water. They're drinking smarter. Let me ask you this. When you feel thirsty, how do you typically respond? Do you chug a big glass of water and call it good? Do you reach for a sports drink thinking you need electrolytes? Or maybe you ignore the thirst altogether, thinking it's not that important. Each of these approaches, while well-intentioned, could be working against your body's natural processes. Your kidneys, bless them, have been working tirelessly for over 5 decades to keep you healthy, but they're not as efficient as they once were at concentrating urine and conserving water. This means that the way you hydrate needs to be more strategic, more thoughtful. You can't just drink water the same way you did at 30 and expect the same results. And here's something that might surprise you. The timing of when you drink water is almost as important as how much you drink. Your body's circadian rhythms, its natural 24-hour cycle, influence everything from hormone production to kidney function. Drinking water at the right times can support these natural processes, while drinking at the wrong times can actually disrupt them. But it's not just about when you drink, it's about what you drink with. Have you noticed that sometimes you can drink glass after glass of water and still feel thirsty? That's because water alone isn't always enough. Your cells need certain minerals and electrolytes to actually absorb and use the water effectively. Without these key components, that water you're drinking is passing right through you instead of hydrating your cells. Where it counts, think about this scenario. You're gardening on a warm day, working in your yard, feeling good about staying active. You come inside and drink a big glass of cold water. Within an hour, you're tired, maybe feeling a little weak or dizzy. You might even get a headache. What just happened? You just experienced what I call the hydration paradox, drinking water, but not getting hydrated. Now, contrast that with this approach. You start your gardening session already properly hydrated. From following the right morning routine, you take breaks and sip room temperature water that contains the right balance of natural electrolytes. When you finish, you feel energized instead of depleted. You've given your body exactly what it needs to maintain its energy and strength throughout the activity. The difference between these two scenarios isn't just comfort, it's about maintaining your independence and quality of life. When you're properly hydrated, your muscles work better, your joints move more freely, your brain thinks more clearly, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through your system. You're literally supporting every system in your body with something as simple as smart hydration. But here's what really concerns me, and this might hit close to home. How many times have you felt dizzy when standing up quickly? How often do you experience muscle cramps, especially at night? Do you sometimes feel confused or forgetful, and you just chalk it up to age? What if I told you that many of these symptoms aren't inevitable parts of aging, but rather signs that your body isn't getting the hydration support it needs? Are you starting to see why this matters so much? Your hydration strategy isn't just about feeling comfortable. It's about maintaining your strength, your mental sharpness, your ability to live independently for years to come. It's about preventing falls, reducing your risk of muscle loss, and keeping your cardiovascular system running smoothly. So what exactly are you doing wrong? And more importantly, how can you fix it starting today? The answers might surprise you, because they go against almost everything you've been told about drinking water. But once you understand the science behind why your body needs different support now, these changes will make perfect sense. If you're finding this information valuable so far, I want to encourage you to hit that like button right now. It really helps me reach more people who need to hear this message, and it tells me that you want to see more content like this. Also, drop a comment below and let me know, what's your biggest struggle when it comes to staying hydrated? And do you find yourself constantly thirsty, or do you forget to drink water altogether? Your experience might help other viewers realize they're not alone in this challenge. Understanding how to properly hydrate your body after 50 isn't just helpful information, it could be life-changing. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll walk away with a complete action plan that you can start using immediately. Don't let another day go by feeling tired, foggy, or weaker than you should. Your body is counting on you to give it the support it needs, and I'm here to show you exactly how to do that. If you made it this far, you're clearly serious about taking control of your health, and I respect that commitment. Make sure to subscribe to this channel right now so you don't miss any of the health strategies specifically designed for people over 50. Leave a comment below telling me which hydration mistake you think you might be making. Your honesty could help others watching this video. Hit that like button if this information opened your eyes to something new about your health. And don't forget to watch the next video that's appearing on your screen now, where I'll reveal the exact foods that are secretly dehydrating you without you realizing it. Your journey to better health continues with that next click.